Good morning, boys and girls. This is Teacher Angela, and I want to read you today a book called A Soup Opera. This is a sing along book, and so I hope that you enjoy and you sing along when it's time. You'll get the words. This book is by Jim Gill, illustrated by David Moose. A Soup Opera. A man walked into one of the finest restaurants in the city and was seated at the very best table. Soon, a waiter appeared with a menu. "I don't need a menu," the man said. "Just tell me, what kind of soup are you serving today?" The waiter smiled and said, "The chef's specialty, sir, onion soup." "Onion soup sounds delicious," said the man. "I'll take a bowl." The waiter promptly returned with a big bowl of onion soup. He set the bowl down in front of the man. He turned, began to walk away, but was stopped. "Excuse me," said the man. "What do you think the man needs?" Let's see. The waiter lifted his arms and sang, "What seems to be the problem here?" The man replied, "I can't eat the soup." "What did you say?" "I can't eat the soup." The waiter scratched his head, thought for a moment, and said, "I'll have to get the chef." The chef hurried in with a ladle and sang, "What seems to be the problem here?" What do you think the man sang? "I can't eat the soup." The chef said, "What did you say?" And he says, "I can't eat the soup." The chef slapped the ladle in her palm, thought for a moment, and said, "I'll have to get a policeman." A policeman strolled in wearing a big badge. He sang, "What seems to be the problem here?" And what did the man say? "I can't eat the soup." The policeman says, "What did you say?" The man says, "I can't eat the soup." The policeman stroked his chin, thought for a moment, and said, "I'll have to get the mayor." The mayor stomped in and waved his big pen in the air, and he sang, "What seems to be the problem here?" And the man says, "I can't eat the soup." The mayor says, "What did you say?" And he says, "I can't eat the soup." The mayor thought for a moment, pointed a finger in the air, and said, "I'll have to get the president." And then the president of the United States walked into the restaurant. The president sang, "What seems to be the problem here? I can't eat the soup." "What did you say?" I can't eat the soup." The president stopped singing and simply asked, "Why can't you eat the soup, sir?" Look at that face. And his answer is, "Because I have no spoon." And that's just the end. What a silly story. What a silly story that is. So the whole time, this opera is about a gentleman who wants onion soup at a restaurant, and the only reason he can't eat the soup is because he has no spoon. Silly, silly. Well, I hope you enjoyed that opera. I know my singing's not that great, but it was a fun book to read to you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.